bought this used car, primo condition. Could be the answer to your prayers.
What? Does this mean you've given up trying to fix mine?
I just hate seeing you throw good money after bad.
Oh. Well, you know, you could have told me over the phone. Unless you had some other reason for coming all the way out here.
I just wanted to show you a picture of it. But hey, if you're not interested, don't worry about it.
Wait. So, what a day. Hey, Connor. Boy, you look strung out.
Piece of advice. Don't ever have a wedding. Elope.
Oh, come on. Whatever you're going through, I'm sure it's all going to be worth it in the end.
Want to bet?
All right. What can I do to help?
If my mother shows up, you haven't seen me.
Come on, open it up.
Okay. Oh, Damien.
Sorry I broke it.
You're still healing wounded birds, aren't you?
Well, some men easier than others. Look at you. You're all strong and healthy. Carrying my baby. Don't you go anywhere, okay?
Let's do it here.
Mama! What are you doing here? Come on in. Nice to see you.
The word in Rome is that you intend to move Kingsley Malta's headquarters to Oakdale. Surely this can't be true.
That is true, Mama.
Impossible. I don't know what you were thinking of, Damien. I assure you this is not going to happen.
Shannon. Shannon. Where are you, lassie?
The world turns. Maybe she's out walking on the knoll. Where the devil are you, lassie?
I've been looking for you. Are you all right?
I can't find her. Why did you leave her? I'm sorry. It's just...
Since I lost her in Africa, and she's not feeling very well.
Oh, Duncan, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were so worried about her. Look, I just got the most wonderful news about Scott. Eduardo's contacts told him that Scott had been hospitalized for some time in Costa Rica.
Eduardo's contacts?
Yes. Well, yes, I read copies of the reports from the hospital there. Unfortunately, they didn't give his address, so I wanted to find you and maybe try to prevail on you to, one more time, please try to help us track him down.
Of course I'll help you, Lisa. Just right now I have to find Shannon. Did she say anything about where she might be going?
No, I have no idea. Unless, have you tried DeVere?
I thought of that. He hasn't seen her.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm sure she's going to be all right.
Do you remember anything about what you two were talking about?
Oh, of course I do. We were talking about how wonderful it is that my son is alive.
I just feel so ridiculous, Emma. I am the CEO of a major company, and I am hiding from my mother.
Well, Edwina can be a bit intimidating.
I swear to you, 20 minutes with her, and I feel like I might as well be back in grade school.
Oh, mothers and daughters. It isn't always easy.
No, it's never easy with her. There's never any room for discussion or compromise because she's always right.
All right.
Well, Cal was trying to get along with her just to keep the peace, and he finally ended up blowing up.
What is it the two of them don't agree about?
Everything. Everything. The thing that finally got him, though, was her extensive guest list. It was the entire social registry.
Oh, I'm glad I'm invited then.
Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt it. We're going to go take a short walk. We thought we'd get a thermos of hot coffee.
Hey, help
first.
yourself. Oh, Rosanna. A letter for you from Muscle Shell. Really? Yeah. So, as I was saying...
Nothing. It's a letter that I wrote to my Aunt Lee and Uncle Ray, but they returned it unopened.
Well, from what you told me, I can't say I'm surprised.
Well, I changed my mind. I thought it would be a good idea for me to keep in touch, but obviously they don't feel the same way.
Well, Mike? Hey, Cal.
Hello, Cal. How are you?
Speak of the devil.
Is this Miss Girl Talk, or can any gender join in?
Come in. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Oh, well, you know I never turn down your coffee.
Okay.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Okay. See you in a
Bye-bye.
Bye. Here you go.
Keep coming up.
Oh, thank you, Emma.
I have a call to make. I'm going to go to the parlor. See you in a bit.
I'm sorry. But Edwina just makes me crazy.
Join the club.
I hope you know I certainly didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, Cal, I didn't leave because of you. I ran out because of my mother.
Well, I don't know, but now not to butt heads with her, when I heard her putting you down.
No, I'm glad you stood up to her. I'm just really annoyed with myself for being such a jellyfish around her.
What are you talking about? A jellyfish? You never.
Yes, around my mother I am. We can't let her ride roughshod over us.
Hell no. I've been thinking about this. I may have come up with a solution. Now brace yourself.
Okay, I'm braced.
Why don't we just elope?
You know, that's really funny because I just mentioned that to Rosanna and Mike. But, you know, it's just not the way I want to get married. I want us to say our vows in front of the people who are important to us.
Okay,
Okay.
that's where it's gonna be.
Why does everything have to be so complicated? Ugh.
Well, maybe it doesn't have to be. Anyway, what's important is that you love me and I love you. And even Edwina Cabot and the whole damn social register can't change that.
Want to talk about it?
What?
That letter your aunt and uncle sent back. It's got you bummed, Roseanne. You shouldn't let it get to you.
I can't help it. My Aunt Lee's the only family that I have left on my mother's side. Besides my half-sister Carly, and I've never even met her.
Well, maybe that's just as well.
Mike,
I'm serious. If your Aunt Lee raised her, the girl has got to be screwed up.
you don't know that. It's just that ever since I found out I have a half-sister out there somewhere, it's like it's been haunting me. I really want to meet her.
Well, there's no guarantee you guys will have anything in common, you know.
I know that I don't have anything in common with my brother and sister back in Grosse Pointe. At least with Carly, I mean, we have the same mother. There's some kind of hope there. Family's important. At least it is to me.
You sure about that? Well, what about Edwina? She's your family. She gives her own daughter the willies, huh?
And Weena's a special case. I don't know anyone who gets along with her, except my dad.
Why'd he marry her anyway?
Why? Because they have a lot in common. He's a workaholic. She's a shopaholic. He makes it, she spends it. What, are you cold now?
Yeah, but I don't want your jacket.
I can give it to you.
Here, no, let me get that. Let me get that. You take care of me at the coffee bar all the time. I'll get it.
Thanks.
When you wake up in the morning, blocks over there? They look like fun, don't they? Okay, let's get this off. Come on, take your shoes off next to me. You know, pretty soon you're going to be able to tie these up by yourself.
Okay, come on, kids. We're going to start now. Come on in.
Okay, looks like they're ready. Hey, come here. Listen, I'm going to be right here, okay? And when you're done, maybe we'll go out for some hot chocolate, okay? Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi. This your first time here?
Yeah.
Which one is yours?
The boy who's refusing to try a somersault. What about yours?
The little redhead. The boy also, right near the blocks there. Holden Snyder.
Tracy Donnelly. But actually, I know you. You were a couple years ahead of me in high school.
No kidding.
Your sister Meg and I were in the same year.
Oh, so you know Meg.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't expect you to remember me.
I'm sorry.
We didn't exactly hang out in the same crowd, but I worked on yearbooks, so I had to put all the names and faces together. You don't see too many dads around.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty lucky. I have pretty flexible hours. Plus, I'm raising Aaron by myself.
Me too, with RJ. It's not so easy, is it? Do you want to join me for a soda? There's a machine in the hallway.
Sure.
You forget I have a controlling interest in Kingsley Malta. You are not moving anywhere without my consent. I'm surprised you even considered this without consulting me.
Mama, look, I'm sorry you heard about this before I had a chance to tell you.
Your father did not build up Kingsley Malta so you could uproot it on a whim. This is a family business, and our family is in Italy.
What family are you talking about, Mama? Dad is gone, Eduardo's here.
Eduardo is not involved in the business anymore.
Well, I am. And my home is here. I mean, with advances in communication, our operation can be based here, too.
Admit it. You're not doing this for business reasons. This is purely a personal matter.
All right, yes, that's part of it. I'd rather not commute to work halfway around the world.
If you lived in Rome, you wouldn't have to commute at all.
Mama, Oakdale is where Lily and I live.
You encouraged this.
No. I didn't know anything about it, but if it means Damien will be traveling less, then it makes me happy.
All right, let me think about it. That's the most I can do.
That's all I ask, that you keep an open mind to it. Thanks.
All right. Just go and pressure out.
Why didn't you tell me you were thinking about moving the offices to Oakdale?
Well, I wanted to be a surprise. After the beautiful surprise you gave me, why couldn't I?
Please, I don't want your mother to know that I'm pregnant. Not yet.
Well, okay, listen. Darling, you and the baby are the most precious thing in the world to me. Now that Mama's here, can I just tell her?
No, you cannot. I don't want her to know. Not yet. Now what?
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Shannon. Oh, come here. Damien's mother is here from Malta. Have you ever met Orlena Grimaldi?
Shannon? No, I know you're not in the castle.
Them. I kind of lost my appetite. I think Damien and Orlena need to spend some quality time alone together.
You still don't like her, do you?
It's very hard to like somebody who doesn't like you. You know, I'm sorry if I seemed rude earlier, but I didn't want you saying anything about the baby because Orlena doesn't know, and I don't want her to know yet.
But you have told Damien.
Oh, yeah, as soon as I got back from the hospital.
Good girl. And? Was he excited?
Yes. Yes, he was excited. Although he was a little put off that you and Lucinda knew before he did, but...
Oh, he'll get over that.
Yeah, you're right.
I wanted to tell you that, I kept my promise. I didn't tell Duncan that we were at the hospital yesterday.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really glad I had the sonogram done. It just makes me feel less anxious now, you know? Shannon?
Huh? There's other good news. Lisa's heard from Scott.
Oh, that's fantastic. Did he call her?
No. Eduardo turned up some information.
Eduardo?
Yeah, he learned that Scott had been admitted and released from a hospital in Costa Rica. It's a long story, but the important thing is that Scott's out there somewhere and that he's okay.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure there's nothing bothering you?
No. I am just so glad that Duncan knows about the baby.
I mean, Damien. You said Duncan. What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so happy for you and for Lisa. I really am. I don't know. I'm just sort of blue.
Way to go, Aaron!
He's having a ball. You're really into this fatherhood thing.
Well, he's the most important person in my life.
It's nice to meet a man who feels that way. Aaron's a lucky boy.
I think I'm the lucky one.
Oops.
No, Jay, you made a nice try.
All the same, I think I'll forget about that athletic scholarship.
Hey, you never know.
I love him just the way he is. And you'll forgive a mother's bragging, but he is so smart. Looks like they're wrapping up.
Well, it was very nice meeting you, Trish.
Yeah. It's the longest grown-up conversation I've had in weeks. Maybe I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll get your can.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Oh.
Hey.
Dad.
You did really well when you fell off those blocks. You got right back up and you did it again. Come on, let's go. Time to go.
See you next week.
Good job, guys.
Great job, everybody.
LW and HS? Lily and Holden? Yeah, it looks like it's been here a while.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. I think it's sweet.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing.
What? You never carved your initials in a tree?
Not with the girls.
Oh, just with Sparky's. What's wrong with it? Too much of a commitment for you?
No, it's just not my style. I mean, when I like someone, I don't have to tell the whole world about it. Plus, if things don't work out, you've got to chop down the tree.
Very funny. Oh.
What?
Oh, I got sap all over me.
Here, here's this. And don't call me a sap.
Oh, it's stubborn stuff.
Oh, but it smells good.
It reminds me of the ridge in Montana. I miss it.
Surprised you miss anything about Muscle Shell.
Well, it's not Muscle Shell so much as the way I felt when I was there. Free, alive, and able to be just me.
That doesn't come from where you are, Rosanna. It comes from who you are.
And who you're with.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey!
Hi, guys.
Surprise. You two been out here in the cold all this time?
No,
Yeah,
it's not that cold out.
Yeah, well, we have all this coffee to keep us warm. Over here. So, Connor, have you managed to avoid your mother?
So far so good.
Yeah, well, we're gonna head back to the house. Rosanna wants me to see an ad in the newspaper.
Oh.
The used car.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably just another lemon, but we better go check it out,
Yes. Yeah.
right? Okay, well, I will see you guys later.
Good luck. Yes. Right.
You suppose we ran them off?
I think so.
Want to sit down?
Yeah. Oh, such a beautiful place.
Sure is. And it's even more beautiful with you here beside me.
Boy, I don't know if it's the company or the setting, but suddenly I feel positively calm.
Well, it could be the absence of you-know-who.
Yeah. You know, I think she'll leave us alone once we're finally married. I hope. Oh, Cal, I can't wait to start our lives together. I'm gonna love living out here.
Well, I hope so. Because you're what's been missing all these years. You know, I've come to the conclusion that no matter how much success or money you have, it doesn't amount to a hill of beans unless you got somebody to share your life with. And I don't know how I got so doggone lucky.
I feel the same way. But you know what?
What?
I think we deserve this happiness. I think that somebody up there said, Cal and Connor have paid their dues, and I am putting them in my happily ever after file.
Well, I don't ever want to lose you.
Not a chance. This is so perfect. I wish we could stay here for the rest of our lives.
You don't reckon we'd get kind of chilly a little while then?
Well, I think we could probably generate some body heat if we tried.
Is that a challenge, woman?
Cal. Cal Strickland, you are dangerous when you're thinking.
So, I take it that, Aaron had a good day at Tumble Tots?
Oh, yeah. I had a great time.
You haven't taken that out for a while.
There was this woman at Tumble Tots. She said she knew me from high school. She said she was in Meg's class.
Oh, what's her name?
Tracy Donnelly. I think Donnelly's her married name. Oh, here she is.
Sounds familiar.
Tracy Sullivan.
Oh. No.
You don't remember her?
Maybe Meg will remember. So this woman has a child in Aaron's class?
Yeah, little boy Aaron's age. Today was his first day, and, you know, we just struck up a conversation. She said that she remembered me from high school. It was kind of awkward. I didn't really want to tell her about my memory loss.
Holden, now that's nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, I just didn't want to have to answer a million questions.
So she's married, huh?
Divorced.
So I suppose this woman will be bringing her child to Aaron's class again next week?
Probably. She said she'd bring him back.
Maybe Aaron wasn't the only one who had a good time
Oh,
this afternoon.
no, it was nothing like that. We were just talking about our kids. It was no big deal.
Well, I am glad you met someone. You've been keeping far too much to yourself, Holden. I mean, what's she like?
Well, she's very down to earth. She's very nice. She made me laugh.
Well, that sounds very nice.
Which doesn't happen every day.
Very, very nice.
It is. It's just...
Just what?
Well, she's not...
What does Shannon want?
Nothing in particular. She just wanted to see if I was okay. So, Orlena, how long are you going to be staying in Oakdale?
Well, it depends. Depends on how Damien and I settle the matter of moving Kingsley Malta's headquarters.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about that, too. I mean, are you going to bring your whole management team here, or will you hire new people?
Well, I suppose all the top people will make the move, but that's still up in the air. Scandal in Rome brought bad publicity to the company, so coming here will be a good start, you know, like you and I are doing. One moment.
Sorry to barge in like this, but have you seen Shannon?
Actually, she was here 5 minutes ago. I just missed her.
How long ago did she leave?
About 10 or 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Lily, can I have a word with you?
Sure, let's go outside for a minute.
That's not necessary, actually. I would like to show Mama one of the many sites I have in mind for our new offices. Come on, Mama. We can see it from the deck. And, Duncan, this is my mom. Orlena Grimaldi, Duncan McKechnie.
Duncan, you look worried.
I am. Did she say where she was going?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's bloody maddening. Yesterday she disappeared for hours.
But she was with me. Didn't she tell you that?
Aye, she told me when she got back, but she didn't tell me where you'd been. I'm sorry to be so persistent, Lily, but she's vanished again. What's going on? What are you two up to?
Duncan, if I tell you, it's not going to help you find her now. Believe me.
I need to find her, Lily. I know Shannon told you about her ordeal in Africa. Now I'm afraid that she's having painful memories of prison and other things. I need to be sure she's not left alone.
She was acting a little strange when she came here earlier.
In what way?
She was very distant. You could tell something was on her mind. And when I asked her, she said she was sad, kind of blue, and she didn't know why.
Lily, I need your help. Where were you two yesterday?
And it's not gonna... It has nothing to do with Shannon. It's something I want to keep private. Please. All right, look. Okay, I will tell you. But you have to promise me it will not leave this room.
I promise.
Okay. I'm pregnant. And Shannon came with me to the hospital yesterday when I had my sonogram done.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's fine. I just didn't want anybody to know right now. That's all.
I won't breathe a word.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Shannon was great, by the way. She got so excited when she heard the baby's heartbeat. She did. Oh, excuse me. Hello?
Howdy. It's your grandpa.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I know this is short notice, but Connor and I are throwing a little shindig out at Emma's tonight, and we want you and Damien to join us if you can.
Well, I'll definitely talk it over with Damien, but his mother dropped in unexpectedly.
Oh, Orlena's there? Why, bring her along. She'll have a good time.
Okay, I'll run it by them. I'll call you back.
Well, there's no need to do that. If you can come, we'll be overjoyed, and if you can't, we'll understand. But do your best to make it, because it'd mean a great deal to me.
Well, then I'll be there. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, Duncan, that...
Mama, I just don't think it's possible for me to care about another woman.
I know you feel that way now, Holden. But you're very, very young. And you have so much to give. And I feel in my heart that someday the right woman will come along.
Well, I thought Lily was the right one. I mean, you know, everything that we had was so special. We had this deep connection. And I don't know if you get that twice in a
Well,
lifetime.
you never know unless you try, and you got to make that first step.
Well, all I know is that I'm not going to settle for anything less than I had.
Holden, it won't be the same with somebody else. It won't be. But just because it's different, it doesn't mean that it can't be satisfying.
You always know how to make me feel better, you know that?
I do. I wonder if that's what I'm here for. Oh, what's that? Oh, hello. Come in. Don't you look
Lisa?
Thank you. Is Cal here?
Looking well?
Oh, but he should be along soon. beauty. Well, thank you, thank you. He called me earlier. He wants me to cater the party tonight, and, well, I'm just wondering now, do either of you have any idea how many people he's invited?
Don't look at me.
Well, you said just family and close friends. I guess it's about 5 million people, something like that.
Heaven knows how many they could be.
Does that mean that Lily and Damien will be there?
Yes, I expect so, Holden.
So, what do you think of it?
Well, from here it looks like a very attractive property, but I still think that Kingsley Malta should stay where it belongs, in Rome. Move makes no sense, Damien.
It does to me, Mama.
Have you thought of the expense such an operation would involve?
Yes, yes. Initially, the outlay would be substantial.
Well, if you and Lily stayed in Rome, it would be much cheaper, and that's where you belong.
No, Mama, I belong here now.
What about our loyal employees? What's going to happen to them after so many years of faithful service?
Well, they're entitled to severance, plus I thought of it, and we're going to take care of them. We're going to help them find new positions in Rome. Look, Mama, companies move all the time. It's not a big deal.
Thought this through very carefully, haven't you?
Mama, we are a sound, strong company, but we need a shot in the arm. I have a vision. I don't want to start with Kingsley Malta. I mean, I want to build an empire.
And who will this empire be for? For you or for Lily?
Everything I do for me is for Lily, too. For both of us, Mama. She's my wife.
Understand how you can be so forgiving. After the way she treated you so shabbily, sneaking off behind your back with that ex-husband.
Mama, that's enough. Lily's my wife. You're going to have to accept that. I love her.
I only want what's good for you. Can she say the same thing?
Hey.
Hey.
Cal called. He and Connor are throwing an impromptu party at the farm tonight. We're invited. You too, Orlena.
Oh, how thoughtful.
I think we should go.
I think so, too. You're up to it?
Yes, of course. It might be fun.
Great. So why don't I drop you off at the hotel, and then Lily and I will come back and pick you up in about an hour. Will you give enough time to...
Actually, I was going to go over a little early to see if they need any help. Why don't we meet there?
Is Holden going to be there?
Yeah. I assume so. I'll see you inside.
Okay. Mama.
So that's why she wants to go alone.
You're wrong about this.
How can you be so sure?
I just am.
Mm-hmm. Ever since I heard that Scott was alive and well, I have felt like... Well, you know how it is when it rains, and you just can't stand the rain. It goes on for day after day after day, and you think you can't take the gloom any longer, and suddenly the sun breaks through. That's how I feel.
Oh, good.
Good.
Yeah, I know you know what I mean.
Yes, yes, I do. Well, I tell you, all that time, I didn't know where Holden was. The pain was just excruciating.
Oh, I'm sure.
Terrible.
But you kept on, and you found him, just as I'm going to
yes,
find my
we did.
son, Scott.
You are.
You bet I am.
Oh, boy. He's really knocked out.
Oh, really? Oh, I want to use the powder room, and then I'd like to use your phone. I'm going to call up Eduardo and invite him to the party.
Why don't you go through the parlor and up top of the stairs. The ladies' room is up there, and there's a phone there in the parlor if you want to be a little private.
That's fine, thank you.
Okay. I know you must be a little concerned about seeing Damien and Lily together.
I'll handle it. Just want to make sure I don't make anyone uncomfortable. Especially Lily.
That's a busy house tonight.
Emma.
Oh, hello.
I'm
Come in.
sorry to disturb you.
No, not at all.
Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering if Cal or Connor might be here.
Well, no, I haven't seen either of them.
Connor insists on being involved in absolutely every decision, and then off she goes.
Well, I expect they needed a little time alone.
Oh, really? She'll have lots of time alone with Cal on their honeymoon. Right now, we're planning a wedding.
Excuse me. Hello? Yes, Cal. Lisa's here. Uh-huh. Yeah, she's here, too. Yeah, just a minute.
Cal, where are you and Connor? Why on earth did you... This is a terrible thing. What? Where? Well, why on earth would I... Very well. I'm sorry, I have to go. Thank you.
Take it easy. Bye-bye. Cal? Yeah, she's left. I don't know what you said to her, but thank you.
I got it. I got it.
Over there.
All right. All right, any more in the car?
Nope. Oh, that's it. Well, thanks for helping me haul all this stuff in here.
Hey, Cal's paying me. Don't make me sound so noble.
Well, you sure can take a compliment, can't you?
I can when I deserve it. Guess what?
What?
Alone.
So we are. And the party doesn't start for hours and hours.
Well, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe. What are you thinking?
Refresh my memory. Where were we when Cal and Connor interrupted us?
Down at the pond. What? You asked me where we were. You're asking me what we were doing. That would probably go something like this. This arm was here. And this arm was here.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And I was...
I think I can take it from here.
Oh, Edwina. Hello.
I'm looking for Cal and Connor. Are they here?
If they are, we haven't seen them.
No.
How could you? Why Cal wanted me to meet him here in this squalid place, I'll never know.
Well, if you'd like to leave, I'll be happy to leave Cal a message.
Well, that won't be necessary. Hello, Edwina.
Cal, where on earth are you?
Well, actually, Connor and I wanted you to be the first to know that we've decided to move up the wedding date.
Move up the wedding date? You can't do that. I've already booked the minister, the church, the country club.
Well, you'll just have to unbook them because Cal and I are getting married tonight.
But you can't get married tonight. Where?
You like it?
Here? Mm-hmm. In a barn? In November? Without a gown or a photographer or an organist?
Hi.
Hi.
Any news?
Maybe.
Lily, don't keep me in suspense. Does that smile mean what I think it means?
Congratulations, Mr. Snyder. You're going to be a father.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I can't believe we're going to have a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Shannon O'Hara, you're a hard lady to track down.
Oh, dear. Oh, you found me?
I've been looking for you all day.
I'm sorry. Well, shall we go downstairs?
No, not yet.
No?
We have to talk.
About what?
Well, Actually, I have to talk. You have to listen. Do you remember when I asked you to marry me here?
How could I forget? You came swinging through that window like Harold Flynn.
My love of my swashbuckling days are behind me. But I think it only proper that I propose to you in the same place.
Oh, Duncan, what is... Shh.
I talk. You listen. Shannon O'Hara, will you do me the very great honor of becoming my wife again?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you by Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide. Blouses by Regina Porter. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.